Hi everyone, as you can see from the very clickbait title I've put on this video, I'm going to be showing a type of base that I've been using personally on official Facepunch servers for quite a while now. And none of these bases have been fully exploited, meaning that I've been able to successfully keep my loot even whilst being raided. And it uses a very, very simple point of Rust, and that is not being able to add floors to foundations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump straight in and explain how this works. So what you're going to want to do, I'm going to chuck it right down here. And what we're going to do is I chuck one foundation down like this and a triangle going off. Now the rest of the base you want to have elevated. That's why you want all of these to be as low as is possible. There we go. Just stand up. There we go. What I like to do is honeycomb this base by putting all my triangles out, as you can see, so beautifully done here. There we go. And I'm going to chuck a half wall down here for good measure. What I'm going to do now is finish reinforcing the base. Obviously, as you can see there on the right, it is showing the costs for putting down a base such as this. And as we would see, it is very, very inexpensive for a base that I think is very sneaky, and it's definitely saved me a lot of trouble in the long haul. So as you can see here, I'm just putting on the sides here. That took a little minute to load, it's a bit annoying. So essentially what you have here is a reinforced 2x2. What I'm going to do is chuck walls down, as you can see here. So what you have is this reinforced 2x2 area with a nice little hole here in the middle. Now what you'll want to do is, let's make this look a little bit more realistic by smacking some doors down. Lovely. Let's put a roof down, that'd be quite nice. There we go. Now I would recommend putting another layer on top of this, but just for the point of this, I'm going to keep it as it is now. So what you'll want to do is grab your boxes, which I have right here. Chuck them down as you see me do now. I'm going to chuck a bag down. I do find putting down, I've forgotten what they're called, they come in the DLC, the beach towels. I do find them easy to fit down here in this triangle, but I'm just going to show that it's not always pay to win. You can chuck down your sleeping bag right here. Lovely, lovely. Now what you do is grab your half wall, make this twig, and that's all. That is literally how we get in and out of the bunker. So I'm going to put down another box here because I can. If you want to half wall this, you can. You can obviously put another box right here. For the sake of this video, I'm going to leave it up to your imagination. You can see it goes right there. So what I want to do now is I want to go back to my building plan. I want to smack down another floor, and I want to put my wall here. And let's finish up the rest of the base. Putting all these around and smacking down your TC here. Now I am going to just carry on here putting down things in the base. I've just realised I did make a bit of a mistake there, so please forgive me. There we go, demolish that, smack that down, smack that right there. There we go. Lovely. So as you can see here, it now looks like a fairly standard base. And when your raiders come through, because they will come through, they'll be coming through and thinking this is just a standard 2x2. They'll shoot through these two doors. They won't think anything of this base. Now, as you can see, these are all foundations. They all look like foundations, apart from this one wall here. Now, of course, right through there is where you're able to access the loot. First time, look at that. Now, the way to access this, and it's something that I think has really, really helped me stay beneath the radar, is making bases look as noobish as possible. Don't put them in the best placement. Put down random boxes so that when people come raid you, they generally think you're not hiding anything. You're not smart enough to be hiding anything. This has saved me countless times. It has stopped people from sneaking around. They obviously don't think there's anything suspicious here. However, as you can see right underneath, let's get rid of this. As you can see right underneath, that's frustrating. This is completely unstable. But they won't be able to know that, not without them being able to blow through here and blow underneath here. So you're probably asking now, how do you get to your loot? And you know what? I'm glad you asked. The easiest way to get through to them is to spawn in your bag back here. You spawn through, You smack this out. You can keep tools in here or your gunpowder, whatever you see fit. Smack this out. You instantly have access to the rest of your base. Now, for those of you who are still trying to wonder how this works, it's because the only thing you'll be holding stability on is this half wall here. I'm going to put it back to twig. It cannot hold on to the rest of the foundations. Without that, it will not work. I would recommend in these boxes here, especially the bottom ones, the top ones maybe not so much, putting down some very, very low tier kit. That way they think they really have hit the mother load, aka there's nothing. This was a useless raid. It was 2 sheet metal doors. What was the point? They leave. However, you've managed to keep your loot all the way here at the bottom, safe and sound. Like I said, guys, this is the first video I've ever made. I have not really shown this to anyone apart from team members that I've worked with. No one's ever been able to fully raid this base. Like I said, official Facepunch servers, it has always worked for me. A little thing on the side, you can obviously add more sleeping bags back there. As I said, add a half wall and you can add more storage back there. You can take it one step further and you can branch out further into the base, for example, and make this also a bunker. What I would recommend is that you keep lots of wood because you'll be replacing your TCs a hell of a lot if you do so. But as I said, if you're looking for an extra 2 boxes, or if you're really good at squeezing things in, chuck another half wall down right here, and put your boxes here. Maybe put some rugs down so people aren't looking at the stability, and there you are. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think. Thanks very much.